struggle streaming over here. So let's pick up where we left off. So they start to destroy the relationship. And like on that movie Acrimony, sometimes you get rid of the dude too soon and now he's successful. So now you want to juice him for money. You're not his wife no more. That's why I say the system ain't fair. Somebody tried to come on comments and tell me that child support and alimony ain't a punishment. In a lot of cases, yes, it is. Like if somebody give up on somebody, right? Let's just say somebody give up on somebody else. Say a woman give up on the man. And now he done got away from her. Now he prospered. She try to act like he owe her something. Even if you got kids, he don't owe you nothing, man. But that's how people are. Just like on that movie, I was reading about it. I didn't get a chance to watch it because when I was trying to watch it, it was flickering and it was buffering, so I just turned it off. But on the movie, it's like she was listening to other people and she ended up getting rid of him, and so he started doing better. Then she started trying to get him for money. You know, that's what people do. That a lot of women show you'll know. Anybody could say money ain't their God and they don't worship money and quote the scriptures, this and that and the other. But when you divorce them, you gonna find out if they lying or not. Because a lot of these women will break you just to have a couple extra dollars. They don't care. Like, that's why I don't believe, listen, it's not impossible, but it'll take a whole lot for me to look at women the way I used to. I done heard too many stories of divorce. I done heard too many child support stories. I'm seeing stuff that I'm dealing with right now. I saw stuff that my father was dealing with. It's gonna take a whole lot and a long time. Like I tell y'all guys, I don't believe in changing who you are, but you gotta make them earn it, man. Like, we be too quick to commit to these women. You should know what she's been doing. You should know what she's doing right now. You should know how her family is. You should know all of that. You should. But guys just be thinking, hey, I'm gonna marry her, so I need this in-house. Like, you gonna keep getting it. Like, she gonna slow down on you, especially if she got a high body count. If you not better than them other dudes, all of them, she gonna slow down on you. So these people, they make rituals and blood sacrifices to move up the ranks on the pyramid, so on and so forth. Because remember, the devil comes to kill, to steal, and to destroy. So anybody that's with her, that's gonna be their goal too, whether they know it or not. That's gonna be their goal too. So the first thing the devil comes to do is to cause death. You don't believe it? Go read the book of Genesis. What was the first thing the devil did to Adam and Eve? Caused them to die. The devil wants your spirit to remain dead. The devil don't want your spirit to become the Most High's house. The devil don't want the Most High to be the king over your spirit. The Bible says that God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. Sanctification of the spirit, belief of the truth. That's why I say you can't serve two masters, because if you're trying to be famous and fortunate, Like if you're trying to be with them, then you gonna fall out with the Most High. Because all this in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life don't come from him, come from the devil. Social media was not the Most High's invention, even though every chance he get, he will use whoever he can use on social media, like on YouTube, Twitter, even though he knows that he doesn't have control over it. He'll still do what he can. He still will do what he can. Another reason why you can't serve two masters, because remember it says, let those who claim to love the Lord and those who name the Lord, paraphrasing it, depart from evil. So you can't be going to those weirdo parties. And if you ain't going to the parties, you ain't gonna network. And if you don't network, you just gonna be very easy to shadow ban. So you gotta decide what's more important. What's more important? Is it more important for you to be NBA All-Star or this, that, and the other? Or is it more just so you can bang a few extra women? I mean, you gonna give up your soul for the stank? Come on, man. No. I look around at women, and you know I'm always thinking. And when I see, like, okay, you got those two guys got their girlfriends or whoever, wives, on their bikes. A lot of times now that my mind is open and I'm awake, I always look at it like, they not worth it. Nobody is. And I be looking at people like they little cushy suburban lifestyle. I be like, that person don't mess around and take the mark of the beast. Because when that time come, they ain't gonna want to give up all the things that they think they accumulated. Because see, when Adam and Eve sinned against God, we was all born with that desire to be as a God. We have to kill that desire. That's why it says, submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil and she will flee from you. You resist by submitting. You resist by seeking his face. A lot of y'all just want to be seen. You out on your motorcycle, it's the summertime, people flying kites, they fishing, they got their boat hooked to the thing, to the truck. They thinking about everything but that, and then they wonder why the world is so bad. You clearly are not reading. The world is so bad because the world is trying to be God and the world is ignoring God. Remember, Psalm, the wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations who forget God. But the ones who remember him, this is why I say I don't teach that stuff. One specific religion is a chosen faith. And the reason why I don't teach that no more, because the Most High called me up on it. See, the more you learning, the Most High, I ain't got a revelation in a long, well, I still get revelations, but not like I used to. And it's one reason, because I'm always working. That's my own fault. Because every time I make that time for him, he showed me something new. Just like he showed me that people be teaching that Christians are the only ones that's going to make it in. That's false. Jehovah's Witnesses be teaching people they the only ones that's going to make it in. That's false. But the Bible says from every tribe and every nation, these nations got different teachings. These nations got different beliefs. It was saying that people from every tribe and every nation will stand before God with palm branches in their hand. Remember, he's not a respecter of person. Everyone that fears him and works righteousness is accepted with him. He know that there's false teaching in the world. He know that there's them Illuminati peoples in the world. He knows all these things. So he judges you by your own merits, by your own motives, by your own actions. And me too. And so knowing that you're going to get judged, you better keep that money thing in its proper place, and you better not do anything to jeopardize your soul to get no money. And those of you that made that agreement, you can unmake it. It's probably going to cost you big time, but listen. And ever since I made them old videos on my old channel, they've been just shutting me down. And they just now starting to lit me up a little bit more. I don't even care no more. I'm just making videos. I don't care. I'm going to stay humble. If the Most High want to use me however he want to use me, I'm going to remain faithful to him. It'll upset you when you see people that you know ain't right being successful. But you got to keep it in proper perspective and keep your soul over money, over fame, over fortune. Anyway, this is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.